Alright, hello and welcome. This is the debut episode of MK Meets, which is Mage Knight meets another system. And for our very first one, I have chosen Frostgrave. Frostgrave originally came out, I think, I don't remember. I want to say like 2000 maybe? And then in 2015, I think, no, I'm sorry. I think it originally came out maybe in 2015. And then in 2020, they upgraded it to the second edition, which is what we're playing. It's published by Osprey Games. And you can get the book for 35 bucks. Whole book, 35 bucks. Whole rule system. Multiple scenarios in here. We're going to be playing the first one, which is, let me look it up. The Well of Dreams and Sorrows. And it's got a good 20-some scenarios on here. And there are all kinds of different supplemental books to go along with it too. I don't know much about those because I don't have them. But I've got this one. I'm real excited to play it. We will be using the Mage Knight basic rules for combat, which means we're going to use the dials, whatever powers and abilities they have on the dials for both the heroes and the monsters. That's what we're going with. But we're using the scenario, the setup from Frostgrave. And that's what MK Meets is all about. So that's enough of me yakking. Let's get the table set up and let's commence to gaming. Alright, here's the table set up. We've got a well in the middle. You can see the red tokens here. I mixed them up. I don't know how many of them say treasure, how many of them say wop wop. There's at least one that is a no good treasure. We've got the dice over here. Hero figures start over here. The first monster figures will start over there, which I've got them all lined up over here. And I made a list based on the Mage Knight figures I have and what was listed in the book for monsters for this scenario. I tried to keep it as close as I could. So that's the basic rules. Let's get started. So, my heroes for this are Morg Bloodspiller and Warrior Hun. They kind of look like brothers to me, you know. Let's put them in here so you can see them. Will it show them? I don't know. They look like they could be related, so I say that they are. They have a whopping 6-inch movement. So, they are going to go their 6 inches. Click. Click. And on the first round, monsters always show up on the first round. So, we have to roll a 20-sided die. Reroll the 2, which is skeletons time 2. So, we get 2 skeletons that start on the opposite side of the board. They have a movement of 8. Now, they start behind the trees here, so they can't see anything initially. They will move in a random direction. And the way I've decided to do this, use a 12-sided die with a clock. 12 o'clock pointing north, 6 o'clock down here at south. They're going to move in an 11 o'clock direction, so they're going to go this way. And that's how it'll be for all the monsters starting out. They get an 8-inch movement. So they're going to come here. Now, can they see across here? I think they can. So the next movement, they're going to come for the heroes. So now it's the heroes' turn. They get a whopping 6 inches. They're going to move their full 6. They probably haven't seen the skellies yet, and they want to get the treasures. That's their go. All right, time for skellies. I know, not a lot of action yet, but it will get there pretty soon. Especially with these skeletons moving so much faster. Okay, now everybody sees everybody. Roll our 20-sided die. A 19. So we will get new monsters this round. And what we're getting is a 1, which is a single skeleton. We'll use this guy here. And he will move in a random direction. 8. He's going for 8 o'clock. So he's going to go down that way, movement of 8. Right there. He's definitely going to be moving this way too. Now, fortunately, our guys do have ranged attacks. He has a 12-inch attack, but they are about 14 inches away, so they're going to be out of his movement. He can move 2 inches, which I think he's going to move his 2 inches, and then he gets 12 inches for his attack. Yes, he is just in range. So he is going to fire on the first skeleton. He has an 11 attack, and this is against, can't quite see it, looks like a 15 defense. Yeah, 15 defense. So he has to roll 4 or better on 2 6-sided die. He rolls a 5, just enough, and he does do a whopping 3 damage, which is really nice. So this first guy takes 3. 1, 2, oh, and that already takes him out. Yeah, these skeletons are not very strong. Oh, and for the record, these guys are on first level, so they're at their weakest starting point. Okay, and then I feel pretty confident in him. He's going to move his full 6 and go for the treasure. Okay, he can get to it and pick it up next round, but now it's time for the monsters to go. 8 inches. Coming. Let's go around here and get this. He's going to make a beeline for him. Ah, I backed him up. Alright. That's the end of the monster's turn. Now for random monsters. An 8. So no new monster this round. Okay. Time for the heroes to go. We're going to go ahead. He can move 1 inch, spend 4, and pick this up. It's a whop whop. So the treasure was destroyed there. No good. Wasted his time. Hun is going to fire at this guy. He's obviously in range. Needs a 4 better. Oh, he just got a 4. So just barely enough, but it does take this guy out. We're not even going to click him because we know it. Now the monsters go. Beeline. Let's see, is he going to go for him? He's closer. I think he's going to go towards that guy. Towards Morg. He's going to move his 8. Cannot quite get there. Random monster. 15. Yes, we do have it. And it's going to be a 12. 12 on our sheet is a feral bloodsucker. Nope, that's a screeching terror. Sorry. Feral bloodsucker. Starts here. He's going to move in a random direction. 11 again. So he's just kind of going over this way. He can fly. He has a 10-inch movement. So he's actually going to fly up here. From there he'll be able to see and he'll start his attack. Alright. On this one, I think we're going to go with Hun first. Hun's going to try and take this guy out. Needs a 4 better. Rolls a 6. That's enough. I'm sure that kills this guy, but let me double check. Yep. Yep. Okay. Wait. Oh, no. This is a blue one. So 1, 2, 3. He is still up. Now, unfortunately, he only has a 2-inch movement, and you need a 4 to attack. What do we do there? Because that kind of means he can't attack. But that's okay. Morg's going to go ahead and take his attack on him, just to wipe this guy out. He rolls a 9, whatever that is. I'm sure it's enough. His attack is a 10. He does 2 clicks of damage. Boom, boom. Okay, so they did take this guy out, but it cost them. And unfortunately, they attacked before they moved, so they're stuck in place. So now he's going to fly. I think he's going to go for Morg, because Morg looks a little closer. He gets a nice 10-inch movement. So he gets right to here. Now, random monster. 19. Yep. And the random monster is a 2, which is 2 skeletons again. Okay. Oh, this time we got reds. So I line these guys up by color. Yellow is the weakest, blue is medium, red is the toughest. So they're getting tougher skeletons as they go. Random direction for those guys, 7. So they're going to move 8 inches. They're going to have to kind of come around here, go around here a little bit. Yeah, we'll put him right there. Lots of skells here. Okay. I think what Morg is going to do on his turn, he's got a 6-inch movement, so he can get there in 5, but he doesn't have enough to get that. But what he will do is he will drink from the well because they get a bonus from that. And I think what he's going to do is move 2 inches. Put him there. And is he in range? Yes. Center to center, he is just in range. He's going to fire at this guy. He has a defense of 15. He rolled 7 plus 11 is 18. He does 3 clicks of damage. Let me make sure he doesn't have any special... Nope. 1, 2, 3. This guy is still up. And he's actually in pretty good shape. Let's make sure I got him about where he's supposed to be. I think he's a little further back, but not much. Okay. That's the good guys go. Now it's the bad guys. Him first. He gets to pretty much ignore terrain. He's going to come over here and get in base contact with Morg. However, he only gets an 8 movement, which that should still be enough. Yeah. He doesn't have enough to attack. Morg gets a free spin, of course. And they are now in base-to-base contact. 8 inches on the scales. There we go. Coming on up. Random monster. 6. No random monster this time. Thank goodness, because they're starting to get overwhelmed. Alright, good guys go. He's going to attack straight on there. He needs to defeat a 12. So anything but snake eyes. And he will hit. Roll a 9. He does 2 damage. 1, 2. This guy's demoralized, so all he will do is run away, which is good news for us. And now Hun is going to fire at the closest skeleton. Okay, that's an 11. That definitely hits. He does 3. 1, 2, 3. Guy is still up, unfortunately. So now they get to go. He only has a 2-inch movement. We'll do this guy first, so he's going to run away. Now he's supposed to be able to roll for a breakaway. I don't remember the rules for that. Do you? I think they have to roll 4, 5, or 6 to break away. But I mean, all he'll do is run away. So I'm just going to let him run away, and he'll move his 5 inches this way, roughly. He's going to move 2 inches closer. He's a skell. He never gets demoralized, so he's going to come and he's going to go for Morg. And this guy is going to move his 8, and he is going to get into base contact with the big guy. Gets a free spin. Okay, random monster. 8. No random monster this time. Alright, good guys get a go. Morg can have a free spin. He's going to attack him. 6 plus 10 is 16. He only needed to beat a 13. 1, 2. This guy is still up. And he still has an attack. Alright. Here on here. This is an 11 going against a 15. He really needs to hit him here because otherwise he could be in trouble. They have Weapon Master. Okay, roll a 5. That is enough. You'll do 3 clicks. 1, 2, 3. This guy is still up, and because he's in base contact, he can attack him. So monsters go. This guy goes another 5 inches. This one comes and gets in base contact, but he only has a 2-inch movement, so he doesn't have enough to attack. Technically, you're supposed to have 4 speed points to be able to attack, but I mean, he's not demoralized, so I'm going to let him attack next round. He's going to attack here. He has an attack of 6, and he's going against 15, so he needs to roll a 9 or better. He rolls an 8. He just missed. That was close. Alright, time for a random monster. An 11. So there is a random monster, and it will be a 20, which is a gibbering ghoul, right? Or no, a squalid gremlin. These guys are kind of nasty. Alright, his random direction is an 8. So he's going over this way, and he has a movement of 6. Now he has stealth, which means he cannot be targeted by ranged attacks. Bloop! He's going to see this, so he's going to turn that way once he comes. Okay, time for the good guys. We'll do Morgue first on this. Now he has a 6 movement. He needs 4 to attack, leaving him 2. You need 2 to pick up a treasure. So if he kills this guy, he can pick up the treasure. 7. That is enough. He does 2. And that kills this skeleton. Good. Alright. Then he's going to pick up the treasure. It is a treasure this time. He gets the token. Now he has to get off the board with it. They don't have to go back out this way. They can go whichever way they want. He's going to attack here. He rolls an 8. That's a 19. He does 3 more clicks. And that is enough to kill this guy. Thank goodness. Okay. So, monsters go. 5 inches, he's to the edge of the board. He's coming in his 6. Boom. Okay. Time for a random monster. 2. No random monster. Good. That's good news for our guys. I think they're going to gamble. And they're going to beat feet this way. Or you know what? Yeah, he is only 4. Oops, I moved that. Hun is going to go to the well and drink from it because they get an extra 50 and 30 points or experience for drinking from the well. Whereas Morgue is just going to beat feet out of here. For now, they do get their full move with the treasure. So, that's the end of their go. This squalid gremlin is going to move up. His 6. So now it's a race. Okay, time for a random monster. 3. No random monster. This guy is off the board. He does not count for experience. He is going to come around. He has a 6 movement. He only needs, let's see, 2 inches. Does that get him in base? Yep. That's just enough to get him in base, and he's going to attack. So, he rolls a 6 plus 8 is 14. He needs to hit a 15 with toughness, I believe. Yeah. So he misses, thankfully. Okay. That was all their go, right? So now, random monster. 17, there will be a random monster. 4. 4 is a zombie. Our first zombie of the night. Starts right there, moving in a random direction. Moving in 12. So, okay, he's just kind of wandering here. He's a zombie. He's not that smart. Okay, good guys go. We're going to do the attack here first. He rolls a 17. He needs to hit a 15. That's just enough. That's plenty. He still does his 3 damage. Oh, goodness. Okay, that's great. It took him out of everything. He has no attack anymore. He's technically demoralized. So he will just run away at this point. So then he gets his... He can still move because he only spent 4 of his movement points on that. He's coming 2 inches this way. Our buddy Morg is beating feet over here. 6 inches. With the treasure. Alright. First that guy. What random direction is he going to move in now? 6. Okay, so he's coming straight ahead. He has a movement of 6. He will come into the trees. It will take him 2 of his 6 movement points to get out of the trees next round. Random monster 10. No. Good. They're going to get it. And this guy, I'm sorry, I should have moved him. He's moving off because he's demoralized. Okay, next round it's the heroes go. Morg is going to move 4 inches and get right to the edge of the table and hold position. He's going to move his full 6. That's the end of their go. They're going to try and get that treasure too. Morg can't grab it because he's already got one. So, zombie gets to go. He gets to move 4 inches out of here, which is roughly here. And now he sees them, and he'll be making a beeline for them. Random monster 12. So there is one, and it is a 6. No, 9. Sorry. Yeah, that's a 9. A gibbering ghoul. Now this guy's going to move his 5 inches to run away. Run away! Run away! Right, this guy's going to move his 6 inches this way. And we need a random direction for that guy. He's moving in a 2 o'clock direction. So he's going to come this way, and he has a movement of 8. So he's going to get to about here. Now, I don't think he sees any of the heroes. Nope, line of sight there is blocked. He definitely can't see him because of the wall. So he will continue, or he'll move in another random direction next round. Okay, good guys move. Does Morg take this guy out? There's 2 of them here. Or Hun. I think he comes over here where they've got more. So he's going to go his 6 inches. Now he's definitely, that guy can definitely see him. Now it's the bad guys go. The zombie's going to move his 6. So he's going to come to about here. This guy is going to move his 8, which puts him up right here. But now he's in the line of fire. So, free spin. I think we're going to have Morg shoot at this guy. Right? Yeah. Morg's going to shoot at this guy. Oh, wait. We didn't do a random. Sorry. Is there a random monster this round? 8. No. Good. Okay. Morg is shooting the gibbering ghoul. Rolls an 8 plus 10 is 18 for 2 damage. Okay. And then Hun is going to shoot this guy. It's 11 plus 4. 15. That's enough. 1, 2, 3. this one's really hard to read, but he's still up. He's still up. Okay, now it's the bad guy's go. He's going to work on getting off the table. He's going to come into base contact, but he only has a 4-inch movement. That's just enough to get there. He cannot attack. And then this guy has a 5-inch move. That is just enough to get into contact. So there's a little trouble here. That's the bad guy's go. Random monster. 1. Yes, no random monster. Okay, good guys go. I think he's going to go for the zombie first. So he's going to attack the zombie here. Nine plus 11 is 18 for 3. 1, 2. That kills him. Okay. Well, they are building up a body count here. Now Morg can move 2 inches and get a straight line of sight on him and attack. Now, he gets a +2 to his defense because he's in base contact. So he is now at a 15. He's rolling a 10. He needs to roll a 5 or better. And he rolled a 7. Now he has black shield defense. I need to see what that is. He has regeneration, but he's not going to use it. They're not that smart. He's in base contact. So he does hit him, and that's for 2 damage. 1, 2. He's demoralized. Yes. So he will be running away next round. Okay. This guy gets off the table. He really got off the table. This guy's going to run away. He has a movement of 2, so he's not going to get very far. Morg is going to move his 6 inches. That puts him past this, but it costs an extra to get up there. He can't do anything else. I'm sorry, Hun. Morg is going to hold tight. Okay, random monster. 5. No random monster. Okay, next round. This guy moves his 2. He picks up the treasure, and he can move his 2, which will get him just to the edge here. And Morg is going to go ahead and go off the table. So, random monster, doesn't matter, they can't catch up. Only a 3, so no random monster. This guy moves up. Hun moves off, and he pulled a treasure. So they get 2 treasures. Awesome. That is great. And so that is the end of combat. They get to pull 2 treasures randomly. If I can open this. I have a bunch of different ones in here. Okay, the way they do the treasures, they have to beat this. So we roll 1 6-sided die. A 3, 1, 2, 3, and then the second one, a 2, 1, 2, and there's nothing on that. That's weird. So we're going to click it again. Okay, so he needs a 12 or better to open it. This is Morg opening his. Anything with snake eyes? He rolled a snake eyes. He can't open it. Oh no. Okay, on this one, it's a 1 and a 3. Okay, he needs to, he's rolling an 11, so anything but snake eyes he can open his. He rolled an 8, so he got his open. They got a shield +1. It's a piece of armor, according to this, and 650 gold. Now, he has to try and open the other treasure because Morg couldn't open his. He does, but just barely. They got magic, oh no, they got a potion and 425. So they got just over 1,000 gold, plus 80 there, plus the point totals of those. I'll add those all up, and that will be their experience. What they need to get to the next level is 490 for Hun and 430 for Morg. So they will take all the experience that they got and, you know, divide it amongst themselves. Or no, I'm going to give them the total because they don't get that much. And that will work towards their total to get to the next level. But that's it for the first game. That was pretty good. I think it was pretty fast and fun. And we'll get set up and we'll do the next scenario next week. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.